not going to be easy for them, but of course they've got the local man, Matt Stubbington, who's very good round here. Of course, Chris Deere, he's always at the front as the red lights come on, and off they go, and off the line they get. Looks like a good start there from Stuart Place, who has gone straight into the lead on the start, finished straight in. Wow, what a start that was.
Yeah, he's just about going to out-drag James Hazelhurst into the first corner at Richards. It's going to be Chris Deere around the outside of Hazelhurst as well. It's Stubbington in fourth, Titch Kelsall is fifth. Cooper and Wood haven't made that much progress, but the key thing here is that Stuart Place in that Fiesta has got into the lead, the XR2i, but Chris Deere in the...
Oh, there's some contact between Matt Stubbington and James Hazelhurst.
And Hazelhurst's got dropped back, and he's now got Ted Cooper alongside him, I think, for position as they head down to the left-hander at Palmer. They're about to appear into our shot here, though. It's Place leading, then it's Deere, then it's Kelsall. Oh, in a moment there for
Finn Groom, I think that was. Yeah, nice side wet. That's cold tyres coming into effect. A heavy load on those cold tyres, and Finn demonstrated how to drift a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah, but James Hazelhurst, that pole position has almost got up in smoke now, hasn't it? Because he's dropped well back into the field after that little bit of contact with Matthew Stubbington, as the leaders then turn their way through Hamilton and then on to Oggies. It's still Stuart Place. What a brilliant start that was, though. He's got Chris Deere right behind him. These two have both been champions in recent seasons. And Titch Kelsall going really well in third.
Again, Titch Kelsall is a local man. He knows his track very well, so he's well in the right place for it. But yes, what a start by Stuart Place. He has been demonstrating some cracking starts in the past. Remember last year, I think he found himself sixth on the grid in one race, and by the first corner had also got into first place. He's definitely got these starts nailed as they go down this very fast back straight. We get up to over 100 miles an hour, 107 before we break to go under the bridge. And Chris Deere has out-dragged Stuart Place under the bridge, Ian.
He certainly has. He's got into the lead of the race, so it's the Peugeot leading now. Then it's the Fiesta XR2i second and third. And fourth is Stubbington, and he's got Finn Groom, I think that is.
Finn Groom all over the backside, trying to out-drag that car. Wow, that's a great start from Finn because he was well back down the order. And it looks like there was that Titch Kelsall trying to go up the inside of Stuart Place. He's on the inside going round corner. Oh, this is scary. That's a very fast, tricky corner to negotiate.
And he's done it, though. He's gone through. Titch Kelsall has gone up to second place. Down to third has gone Stuart Place. Fourth is Stubbington. Fifth is Finn Groom, who's got some damage, I think, to his rear bumper. He's had a little tag, I think, somewhere during the course of this first lap. End of lap one, then. It's Deere leading by just over a second. Number 46 from 89, Titch Kelsall in second place. Third is number 1, Stuart Place. Fourth is number 67, Matthew Stubbington. Now, where are the championship protagonists? Hazelhurst is in 8th place, and Jason Wood is in 11th.
But I think Ted Cooper is in front of James Hazelhurst.
He's 7th, isn't he?
Oh, no, James is going on the inside line for this. You slow down to 30 miles an hour around this corner. Little tap there between Matt Stubbington and Finn Groom, but they've both gone round the corner okay after that little touch. What an exciting start of this race. These are all pre-1992 cars. It's great to see them out here demonstrating how quick these machines go. Looking further back, Neil Dudman has found himself in front of James Hazelhurst as well. I think James might be going backwards.
Yeah, it's not gone particularly happily for him these first couple of laps. On to the Agostini hairpin they go. It
looks like Chris Deere is checked out almost.
It does, doesn't it? Now, of course, he's not doing the full championship this year, is he? So it's just an occasion appearance. He's not in contention for the overall crown this year.
But that's ridiculous. That's a 10-car length. Yeah.
Well, of course, he's got no ballast, has he?
No ballast at all,
whereas others will do around him. Although, has Titch Kelsall got much ballast, if any?
I don't think he's got any at all as Titch Kelsall. I'm just hastily trying to look out my ballast sheet. I don't believe he's had any this season.
No.
This will be his highest finish this season if it stays where it is.
And Finn Groom, he is challenging now Stubbington for 4th position. Stubbington in that grey and orange car. Finn Groom right in his slipstream. Middle of the circuit, drifting over towards the right-hand side of the track to take the racing line into Brundle. And is Finn Groom going to get up his inside? No, he's not quite going to do it. But, look at this. This is Dudman now. His inside into Nelson. Second part of the S's. And Hazelhurst is right there as well. This is great racing going on. Oh, there's a bit of a touch there between the two 205s, maybe.
It did look like that, didn't it? A bit of wiggling there as they come out. They accelerate from slowing down to 40 miles an hour, and as they accelerate to about 80 miles an hour around this long left-hander. The car back end is trying to go out all the time. It's so difficult to maintain that and then brake for this left-hander.
I think Hazelhurst is back ahead of Cooper, isn't he?
He has. I've just seen that, and I think there's a gap car between.
Yeah, there's a couple of cars
between him. Is
one car.
That Darren Bassingthwaite there?
Possibly so. We'll get the update this time because they were coming over the line again. Deere 46, 89 Kelsall, 1 place, 67 Stubbington, 91 Groom, 6 Dudman, 12 Hazelhurst, 18 Bassingthwaite, as you say, 4 Cooper. Then it's the 10 car, which is Jake Wood, and 41 Jason Wood, still only in 11th place.
Oh, wow. That's a great by Bassingthwaite. He had very bad qualifying. He got sort of mixed up with the cars that were in free practice as Matt Stubbington tries to go up the inside of Stuart Place. And Stuart Place shut the door. And as that's happened, it's sent Finn Groom out. Oh, that was a complete racing incident. That was a lot of cars in no space whatsoever. I feel so sorry for Finn. He's had so much bad luck this season. He had bad luck at Cadwell, and it's happened again to him. When is this boy going to get some luck? He's an excellent racer.
Yeah, as to say, if he didn't have any bad luck, he'd have no luck at all, would he?
It's incredible. He's such a good driver.
So that's a real shame. It split things up a little bit. There is Stuart Place then in third. Stubbington, you can see he's got damage to the front of his car now. He was trying to go up on the inside, wasn't he? I think that's why he's got some damage to the left-hand front wing there. It
looked like a concertina effect there, but no, it's James is desperately trying to get ahead of Matt Stubbington. Of course, Matt Stubbington this is only the second time we've seen him this season, but James wants to really get as many points as he can in front of his competitors.
Yeah, absolutely right, because coming into this weekend, there was 5 points between Jason Wood, Ted Cooper and James Hazelhurst. That's after drop scores have been taken into account, so it's really close with only 3 races left to go in the championship after this one. 1 more tomorrow and 2 at Alden Park in September.
Yes, that's right. Titcher Kesel comes under the bridge, looking further back. Look, James is desperately trying to get past Matt Stubbington. And, of course, Darren Bassingthwaite is on the back of them. So we've got a little gaggle of 205s there with Neil Dubman as well. 4 205s all together fighting over the same real estate.
Really exciting racing as ever from the Classic Stock Cash Championship.
Ted Cooper went incredibly wide there, desperately trying to get past Jake Wood, who had an absolutely wonderful qualifying time. But now Ted is trying to go around the long way round that corner. We can't quite see if he's going there. Yes, he's got past Jake Wood. But as I was saying, Jake Wood qualified excellently into 5th place. It was only the first time he'd been round here was yesterday in the wet. This is his first time drive, but I think he's fighting back as they go down the start-finish straight, just desperately looking out my window, and is indeed outpowered. Oh, this is incredible racing.
Yeah, you got a whole gaggle of Novas together there, but I think it's fair to say this is not a Nova circuit, looking at where they are in the order, though.
It isn't. I mean, all the cars behave differently. They have their disadvantages and advantages at different circuits, and this is a mediocre circuit for the Nova because of all the corners. The inside wheel tends to light up quite easily on Novas, having raced one a couple of years back myself. And doesn't favour the Novas, but it's quite interesting. We've got a gaggle of 205s together, a gaggle of Novas together. This is fantastic racing. In fact, I think we've got 5 205s together there as they went through shot.
Great stuff. Green flag there. I think that's because Finn Groom's car is still off the circuit at Wilson Hairpin. Out of harm's way, but still yellow flags just to cover that incident for the moment, I think. So we've got 6.5 minutes. Yeah, there's confirmation of that car. But it managed to sort of park itself in that space, which was quite helpful of it, really. But just a shame that
he's had so much bad luck, not only on circuit, but his car. He's had wheel bearing issues, track running issues. He's just had no luck this season. I do feel for the young man because he's an excellent racer and a nice man.
46 Chris Deere continues to lead by 4.5 seconds from 89 Titch Kelsall in second.
Now look at that lot. They're going to get together.
Yeah, this is the battle for third place.
For third place, isn't it? With Stuart Place still leading it, but he's definitely got an eyeful of Matt Stubbington's car as they go down this very fast straight. As I said before, we're going well over 100 miles an hour before we break under this bridge, and it's a very tricky, quick succession of corners that you have to set yourself up lovely for, and they've managed to do that quite neatly. But Matt Stubbington there still holding off James Hazelhurst. I'm just looking further back. He's still quite a few places in front of his championship contenders. I think the next one back is in 9th place with Ted Cooper. So he's got a few points in the bag here if it finishes like this.
Yeah, still about a third of the race left to go here, coming up towards the end of lap 4. and Chris Deere, that is, all on his own in the front of this race. Kelsall now with a bit more of a gap over Stuart Place. Well, I think Stuart's driving in his mirrors a little bit now, isn't he, with those 1, 2, 3, 4 cars queuing up behind him. There's another 4.
All 205s.
Yeah, exactly, and it's basically half of the field that are in his mirrors at the moment. Now here comes Stubbington, just pulling out of the slipstream of Stuart Place as they go up towards Rich's Corner. He's on the inside here, Paul.
Yes, he's got the overlap, and James was thinking about trying to sneak up the inside, but it looked like Stuart ended up a little bit on the grass there a minute, which is going to compromise. No, he's covered that. Stuart, even when he's been in the slower 106 has been racing this season, he knows where to place this car to make it so difficult.
And Neil Dudman snuck through there ahead of James Hazelhurst.
How did you do that? So that
I don't know. No, I just wonder, because we could see the yellow light panels flashing. Now, I don't think they've got to the yellow light panel before Dudman made the move, but that is something that drivers will just be aware of, won't it? Just making sure to back off.
But I think it might have been a fact that James was trying to snick through, lifted off, and I think that slowed his momentum and then put him into the clutches of Neil Dudman. And that's another place lost to James Hazel, but he's still, 3 or 4 places front of his... look at that, side by side again. James is trying to go around the outside of the Dudman machine, which isn't going to work. Oh, not quite. There was a little bit of rubbing there, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
It looks like James must have lifted off a bit there, because now Dudman has got about 1 car length ahead of him now.
Yeah. So 3.5, 4 minutes left to go in this race. Place.
It's gone quick.
I know. And then Hazelhurst and Bassingthwaite in that little group together.
Bassingthwaite was having a little look up there on James Hazelhurst, but Darren Bassingthwaite is a local man. I was very disappointed with his qualifying, but it's great to see him fighting up the front here. He always seems to go well here when he has the luck.
Now we're on course here for a 7th different winner in 9 races this season.
Remarkable.
In the Classic Stock Cats Championship. Ted Cooper's had 1, Jason Woods had a couple, Neil Dudman's had 1, so too has Lee Scott and Pete Morgan. Pip Hammond's had 2. They were at Cadwell Park a few weeks ago, weren't they?
Yes, we were talking about this earlier, that this year only 2 drivers have won more than 1 race. It's been an incredible season. The last time we had a season like that was in 2012, where again only 2 drivers won more than 1 race. One was Lee Scott, and the other one was myself. And everyone else is different winners. This has been a fantastic year. It's great to see so many different faces on the podium. I think Neil Dudman was trying to get the cut back, but I think Stuart Place definitely closed that door.
Well, of course, one of the drivers in contention for the championship, James Hazelhurst, he's not had a win.
He hasn't. No, but he's been consistent.
He has.
I mean, I'm looking at his scores, and he's been very consistent throughout. Only 1 where he didn't finish, and most of them he's been in the top 5. 1 just a bit further back at Cadwell Park, but he's just been Mr. Consistent, and that's how you win championships. You know, to win the championship, first of all, you've got to finish the race.
So Matthew Stubbington's gone up into the podium places now, ahead of Stuart Place, and then you've got Dudman and Hazelhurst, who still wants to get every point that he can side by side, but he's under threat there from Darren Bassingthwaite.
Yes, 3 205s. You couldn't separate them with a bread knife. And Jake Wood is up ready to pounce if they do as they come round this corner. Yes, there's indeed Matt Stubbington in 3rd place with Stuart Place, then Neil Dudman, then James Hazelhurst, Darren Bassingthwaite. What a cracking... Oh, look at this. Now, again, you see that James Hazelhurst is slightly quicker down that little straight, but it does mean he's got to go the long way round. And this is such a slow corner, and it's not easy to overtake. He's holding his own, though, but again, we've got another left-hander coming up. So it favours Neil Dudman.
Certainly does. Is he going to do it? It's a long way, because the next corner is also a right-hander, but then there's a left-hander, I should say. The next one is a right-hander.
There is an overlap. James, what a fantastic move that has been. That's took 3 corners to get himself in front, but it's Neil Dudman is not giving up.
No.
He's back again. Oh, wow, this is fantastic racing.
Yeah, it often happens there that people can get through on the way into Oggies, but then on the exit they run wide, and then through Oggies and Williams, the driver that's just been overtaken, can come back, and that's exactly what's happened there.
Yeah.
And it might be that Dudman makes up another position here along the Bentley Straight. Can he get past Stuart Place? No,
not
he can't quite. No, I thought he might have the momentum. Proved not to in the end, and I think he may lose out here to Hazelhurst, who's alongside.
Oh!
Brundle Nelson, and
off
on
he's
the
pushed
grass.
Dudman wide.
So Dudman's off on the grass, and that's allowed...
Darren Bassingthwaite trying to cut on the inside. He's got on the inside of Neil Dudman now, and he's going to be challenging on the back of James Hazelhurst.
And meanwhile, Ted Cooper and Jason Wood are sort of attaching themselves to the back of this battle as well. There's only 30 seconds to go.
Ted Cooper's gone in front of Jake Wood now as they come onto the start-finish straight. Wow.
Last lap just underway for Chris Deere, number 46, who's miles in front of this race. He's already at Ridge's Corner.
Where?
The rest are still coming through Murray's. There's Kelsall in second. Then it's going to be Stubbington third, and then this battle for fourth, which has got James Hazelhurst now out of Darren Bassingthwaite and Neil Dudman.
How on earth did that happen? Well,
we're the commentators, we should know.
We're watching the live stream, we should know more than anybody. But it's all happening here in Classic Stock Catch. But yes, how has that happened? But yes, as you see, that's Darren Bassingthwaite. They see a little damage there from early on the Neil Dudman machine, and he's gone up the inside. So we've got Dudman and Bassingthwaite side by side, but Bassingthwaite got the better exit. Now, that's a good thing. This internal section, like you say, it's so technical. Just because you go well on one corner, you've got the wrong line for the next corner, and that's what makes the racing here so special.
Certainly does. It's going to be a thrilling last half a lap or so here.
Oh, Jake Wood trying to get back on the Cooper machine because Ted got by him, but no, Jake is not holding back. And of course, they've got these three cars together with a Neil Dudman machine.
Most importantly, Jake is still ahead of his dad.
Oh, don't rub it in. That's it. We're having pizza later. Let's there's harmony there. But no, it's a great showing by Jake Wood. Like I say, this is the first time today he's been out on this track when it's dry. What a great, and this is a great, he is one of the few second generation racers we have in Classic Stock Hatch. And he's only just took his novice cross off. There he is, Jake Wood in that grey Nova. He's only just took his novice cross out. He's really showing he can mix it with the big boys.
That's number 10 down the back straight now. Chris Deere, the race leader, he's already going to be somewhere around the bomb hole, I think. Yeah, he's just coming through the bomb hole now. He's so far in front. Meanwhile, here's Hazel trying to get a third place out of this. He's challenging Stubbington into Brundle.
Is he going to get the
quite
there? No, not quite got the momentum. Now they're going to go around this very long right-hander corner. You're doing up to 80 miles an hour.
Meanwhile, Chris Deere is into and out of Murray's for the final time. He was 11.4 seconds ahead at the start of this lap. He's going to come up to the line, and he's going to be the 7th different winner in 9 races in the Vulcan Racing Classic Stock Hatch Championship. There goes the checker flag.
He punches his fist in the air. What a display. He's not been out at all. I think it's his first time this season. He's been out in a Swift occasionally. Yes, we were just looking for the second place. In fact,
it's Kelsall, but third, I think Stubbington has lost out to James Hazelhurst.
Has he lost out?
Yes.
I can't quite see from this angle. He has.
And it's a problem for Stubbington right at the end because he pulls off.
He pulls off. Oh no! What has happened? What a remarkable thing by James Hazelhurst. But what's happened to Matt's car? He's pulled straight off.
Yeah.
I think he only just crossed the line.
He did. He got 4th place out of it, but then immediately pulled into the pit lane exit, as it were. So it was number 46, Chris Deere, that took the win. 89, Titch Kelsall second. 12, James Hazelhurst was third. Oh, and that's Stuart Place that has not come through. So we didn't spot that. So he's parked somewhere around, yes, at Coram, I can see out of the window. So 12, James Hazelhurst third, 67, Matt Stubbington fourth, 18, Darren Bassingthwaite fifth, 48, Neil Dudman sixth, and then Jake Wood, Ted Cooper, Jason Wood. So good result that for Hazelhurst, third place, and several points gained over the next two in the championship.
If you ever weren't a fan of Classic Stock Hatch after that race, you should be.
We certainly should. Let's have a look at the results of that race then. Chris Deere it was, number 46, that took the win. 7 laps completed by him, nearly 13 seconds ahead of number 89, Titch Kelsall. 12, James Hazelhurst took third place on the final lap from number 67, Matt Stubbington. Darren Bassingthwaite, number 18, was 5th. Neil Dudman, 48, was 6th. Jake Wood, his best result so far, I think. 7th place for number 10. 8th was number 4, Ted Cooper. 9th was number 41, Jason Wood. The other two championship contenders alongside Hazelhurst. Rounding out the top 10 was number 39, Martin Rogers, ahead of Pete Oscarby, Rick Goom and Alan Tuley. He was the final driver across the line because Stuart Place didn't finish. Neither did Terry Roughton. He was in the pit lane at one point. And Finn Groom, obviously we saw him sadly eliminated on the grass at the hairpin earlier on, Paul.
Yes, so we see Alan Dooley there at the back. I mean, he represents Classic Hatch so much. He comes to nearly every meeting he can manage, and his only objective is to not be lapped. And he has succeeded again today, so he will be very chuffed. Well done, Alan Dooley.
Well, congratulations to him. So another race for the Classic Stock Catches tomorrow morning. No doubt Paul will be
10 to 11.
10 to 11. You'll be busy working out the ballast.
And also I'm going to be looking at the point scores to see exactly where everyone is now. that's really gone. Advantage definitely to James Hazelhurst.
Yeah, absolutely right. Let's see if we've got Kieran down there. Yeah, possibly not quite got him ready to talk to anyone. So it will be with him in a moment. He is going to speak to the top 3 in a minute, which will be Chris Deere, Titch Kelsall and James Hazelhurst. Just see them being sort of ushered through those drivers to the position where Kieran is doing the interviews after this one. So let's head down to him now. Kieran is in Parc Fermé.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was an amazing race. And we've got the top 3 here. Obviously, Chris Deere. So that was quite a lead you built up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to everybody else. I sort of got away at the start. Myself and Stuart Place was there. He got a good start as always, he still does. And then, yeah, I looked in the mirror and thought I'm building a gap. And I think carnage happened behind, but hey, it's not my problem. All
I'll say is watch the replay back of the race because it was absolutely insane. But obviously that's a nice way to start the weekend for you.
Yeah, it's good. Very good. I mean, no stock hatch race is ever boring, but if you're going to have a boring one, do it like that. Get clear, go. I mean, Stuart at the start, he's in a new car, he doesn't know it, so he probably didn't know how quick to go around the corners on cold tyres, so it wasn't really fair on him. But once I got past him, I was like, right, head down, go.
Do you reckon you can repeat that tomorrow?
Give it a go. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, good luck. Cheers. Thank you very much. Right, we'll quickly speak to Richard. Richard, again, you're a bit in no man's land once it all kind of settled down a bit for you.
It was a bit empty, wasn't it? Wasn't really a race. I don't think it was just me trying to hold on and be the best of who was left. Yeah. No, it was fine. It was good. It was a good race. It was all right.
Did you see what was happening behind you at all?
No, you see every now and then you see a car go sideways in your rearview mirror, and you're like, that's not supposed to be that way. So no, it was just like, oh, I'm on the outside, I'll stay there, and I didn't get touched, I didn't get hit. Yeah. Came through clean and clear, so I'll take it because I haven't been here before. It's lovely to meet you. I'm not
yes, absolutely, indeed. Well, you know, sometimes obviously this series can throw up some really hectic races. Yeah. Is it quite nice for once to not be part of that?
No, it's still hectic because you're looking in your rearview mirror. There's some fast boys around here. You know, I've Stu Place in the 205. No, in the XR2i today. Yeah, he was in my rearview mirror. Matty's in my rearview mirror. James is in my rearview mirror. So yeah, it's not easy. Yeah. Even if it looks like it is, it's not easy. You just hope your car holds together too, right?
Obviously, you've got a couple more races still to come. Do you reckon you can repeat it?
I'm not. I can't fall on my sword for that one. We will see. We will see.
Well, hopefully we can speak again tomorrow, but yeah, good luck for the races coming tomorrow.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you very much. Right, let's have a quick chat with James. Now, James, obviously, you were part of, well part of that massive battle and that massive hectic fist fight, essentially, it was happening for third place. So tell us about just what that was like.
I mean, I was a bit shocked, really, just got a terrible start, and then it was just going worse and worse for the first lap or two. And yeah, it was a real dogfight to get there, like you say. So I was just literally trying to count down one at a time and see if I could catch up to a podium. So got there in the end.
And obviously, with that kind of racing that's going on, talk to us about how difficult it is to pick your moments. Because obviously, you can't just go for every single gap that you see. You have to time it perfectly.
Yeah, you really want to make the most of the guys in front having a little moment together and try and capitalise on that. Otherwise, yeah, it's really hard to pass. So, yeah.
And do you reckon you can maybe take it to the top steps later on, tomorrow even?
Don't see why not. I mean, it was just a bad start, really. So far this year, it's been all right for me. So, fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, good luck tomorrow then, and we'll look forward to seeing you up there.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you very much. All right. So that's the top 3 from the Classic Stock Hatches. Now, coming up next, we have the Locusts.